Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting episode of the Super Carlin Gaming Mario Kart 8 Roulette Challenge. Grand Prix 200, where Ben and I try and 3-star every cup with randomly chosen cards and characters. Are you ready?
I think so.
You think so?
I think last round
Do you need a few seconds?
I really wasn't paying attention to the race at all. I honestly forgot even like what my rig was, and I was driving it the whole time, and it's only been seconds since we recorded that episode. I think I was focused on giving advice.
Okay, well, there was good questions last time. And hopefully there will be more good questions. There's always good questions.
There's always good questions.
Always good questions. But let's get some dice rolls and some characters.
30.
Oh, God. Every time. 7, 14, 21, 28. That's Toad.
9.
All right. I like Toad. This
9.
is going to be good.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Cat Peach.
Cat Peach. Well, that's fun.
There you go.
14. Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
the Mercedes.
That
All
looks
right.
great.
Yeah.
11.
10, 11.
Oh,
Boring.
boring,
Standard
but look at that
tires.
handling and that traction. I've got
I mean, Toad
high
is
hopes
just
already,
great.
Jay. High
Yep.
hopes already.
Me
24.
too. All right. You know what? It works. It's going to work. I think it's going to be fast. I like Toad.
23.
Shoo!
15.
All right.
What is this thing?
I don't know. It's like two
Like a
wheels in the front.
Backwards trike.
It's like
With like the powertrain in front, apparently.
It's like the reverse mullet of cars.
29.
Man, I feel like
Yours
this
is not
missing
bad.
stats. Like
like my grand
Like he's
total
just
is
got
just
more.
bigger than yours. Yes, it is exactly true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is just
His is just better than
poor
yours.
game design on that front, maybe. Oh my God! Special cup. We don't have any stars here. We have the gold.
What?
So
we have no
we
stars.
have 0 stars on special cup. Here we go. There is a Rainbow Road.
Goodness
Oh,
gravy!
man.
I can't even think of the number of times we played the Leaf Cup and we have no stars here.
On special cup. Yeah.
We consistently are failing at something.
We are. This is the Rainbow Road is hard on this game, especially at 200cc. So, oh boy, here
This
we
rig
go.
I'm in, I can't even.
It looks weird. Like, how is it? Where does it turn? Does the steering come from the back?
I don't even know. Anyway, Tally Harris has just a great question.
All right, Tally.
I'm just gonna read it. So I met this crazy hot guy who was working in this Best Buy the other day. Crazy hot, like very, very hot, not like crazy and hot. ... I don't think. We talked a little, but as I was leaving, I was just like reeling with how great he was. But I didn't catch his name or anything about him, and he currently works at a Best Buy 45 minutes away. Though I am moving to that part of town in January. I've thought about going back to the Best Buy to try and find him again, but I don't want to seem creepy. And if I did find him, I don't really know what I would do. Give him my number? How do you even do that? I'm at a loss. What do you guys think? How do you flirt with someone you don't really know that well?
Look, you are exactly on the right track. You must go back to that Best
I
Buy.
would- I would
You
100%
are
spending a
100%.
crap ton of
If
money at Best
this
Buy.
if this was me, I would be at that Best Buy I'd be finding excuses to get to that side of town and being like, oh man.
Return the thing you bought and then just get another one?
Yeah, like, these things don't work. And you know what? In my experience, the people at Best Buy are pretty helpful. We frequent our local Best Buy a lot because.
Shout out to Justin.
Yeah, what up, Justin? And the people there know us, and they are pretty cool. And I want to say they have even given us their numbers at times. So, like, ask.
Totally.
That is true.
That is true. So you know what? You just need to act like you're really concerned about whether or not you're capable of like handling the technology, and be like, just ask a lot of questions about it, and be like, maybe if they're not getting the hint, be like, can I get your number in case I need to like call you about this camera? Or
Interesting tactic. I think I would go with something slightly different personally and be like, understanding, like, who doesn't like being told that they are found attractive? I feel like
very true.
I would totally go the route of one way or another. If this is going to be an attraction-based meetup, I think I would just straight up be like, hey, this might be super random.
Bull!
Oh,
I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Not to your advice, to how I just lost that race, is how I said. Because, man, this is a good rig I've got, and now we're definitely going to have to do this. Look at you. You must have some good luck in your weird frog rig.
My weird thing, yep. I would tell this person that you think that they're attractive and ask for their number straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Just walk in and be like, yo, number,
I
hot
think
guy.
people underestimate, like, everybody always thinks that, like, if they were to, like, actively hit on somebody in the wild, that it is going to go nothing but just the worst way imaginable. And it's like, how often are you hit on where you were like, this is, no, I don't want this. I do not want to be told that a stranger...
I feel like
happened.
a lot of women might have that experience.
Yeah.
Go on.
Maybe we're just not the kind of people who get hit on very often, Ben.
And it's much more exciting for us.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry.
I always assumed I was the kind of person who would be hit on, and it's just so obvious.
Obviously, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like for certain women, I'm sure that might be a bit.
That makes sense. We're talking about a crazy hot guy here.
Crazy
hot.
hot.
Crazy
Not like
hot.
crazy and hot.
Yeah,
But
so-
like
Crazy hot.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to appreciate it. Anyway, there you go. Head back to that Best Buy ASAP.
And get that best guy.
And get that best
At
guy
that
at
Best Buy.
Best Buy. It rhymes. Next question.
All right. This one's for Jay.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Jay, I'm currently pregnant and facing a
Oh,
very
boy.
early delivery if
Oh.
things don't change soon.
Hey.
What are your tips for coping when Bub is in the NICU?
Oh,
Also,
boy.
this is my third child, but my fiance is first. Any tips or advice for him as a new dad yourself?
Oh, boy. The NICU, okay. As a concept, it is scary because, like, what you are building up in your head for the last 9 months, and I don't even think 9 months is probably the right word. I don't know how old you are. Let's say, for example, you're 25 years old. You've probably been building this moment up in your head for the last 20 years about having this kid, you know? Or at least your husband might have, if this is his first kid. You've had
Fiance, but yeah.
Yeah, your fiance. And now this prospect of it not going just the way you thought, and, you know, maybe you're not going to be bringing him home right away. It is scary. But my experience with the NICU is that the NICU nurses and doctors are just great people. And, like, they care about your baby. They are, like, you don't go into you don't sign up for a career of dealing with crying babies unless you really love babies. So I would try and get you to understand that the NICU is a very safe place. God, I am getting killed at the finish line in this race. Dealing with an early birth, though, it definitely is scary because there's always, like, the different health risks that are suddenly in play.
That, to me, I think was the bigger thing.
Yeah.
Just in sort of being, like, a sideline person in your whole situation, Jay, is that, like, I feel like the NICU didn't scare me because I felt like he is surrounded by people who can help him probably better. Like, if you went home and something went wrong, you would take him to those people.
Right. In many ways, going to the NICU has been something of a blessing because, like, we can go visit him, obviously, as much as we want. They can't keep you from your baby. And you get to, like, just practice a little bit. And you get, like, a few more weeks of just, like, prep time, which is nice. But... yeah, and Ben is right. Like, I wasn't personally scared of, like, how the NICU was going to take care of him. I guess I was just, like, upset with the fact that he wasn't going to be able to come home because what I'd always imagined when I had a kid was that we'd go to the hospital, we'd go to the hospital, have a kid, and then, maybe a day later we'd come home with that kid. And that was going to be my experience.
And that car seat we installed.
And that car seat, yeah.
Effortlessly.
I got that inspected today, and it was installed perfectly.
We did it?
Yes, we did it.
Excellent.
So, I hope that answers your question.
I think that's pretty good.
I haven't had to do too much parenting yet, other than, like, feed the kid.
Well, I mean, you change diapers and stuff.
Oh, I've changed diapers. Yeah, I'll tell you this: changing diapers isn't nearly as bad as you think, especially for preemie kids because they can't make nearly as much poop. I have a feeling it's only getting worse. But
littlest poops.
they are little. They do smell.
The littlest.
Small poop, big smell.
I hope that's the name of this episode.
The
I'm gonna call it
littlest.
the littlest.
Now
poops.
it is.
All right,
Now it will be.
Emma Ingram.
Emma!
So, I promised my best friend that I would wait to date until she was 16 so that we could go on a double date. The problem is, she turned 16 half a year after I do. So, if in the near future a guy asks me out on a date, what should I tell them? For reference, I turned 14 on January 1st.
I don't really see why you can't go out on dates ahead of time and then also make your friend's first date a double date with you.
Completely agreed. Also, I think you should ask somebody out.
Because she promised them that she would wait.
That's okay, though.
Well, I think, I don't think you need to. I don't agree with your promise.
I think
I think it was poorly. It sounds like you don't agree with
promise.
your promise. You're kind of like, crap.
At the end
Why
of the
did I
day,
say that?
Your friend should be excited for you in your date rather than being frustrated with you for breaking a promise.
Right.
That
No.
is probably purely more for like solitariness anyway.
Solidarity?
Yeah,
is what I was going for.
Yeah.
Also, I would not wait for someone to ask you out. I would ask somebody out if I was you.
Yeah, there you go. Go to a Best Buy, maybe.
Go
Also,
to Best Buy.
there is something to be said that you're very
Every
young
time.
and your best friend might not be your best friend in 2 to 2.5 years.
Well, don't break that news to
Well,
them.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
That's the
They
thing.
probably didn't know that was going to happen, though.
Okay, well, everybody's got to find out somehow. Ben.
I mean, that's possible, but let's not. I don't think this is the sort of thing that'll make or break your friendship.
Oh no! It certainly shouldn't.
Yeah. Anyway, I would say just go on the date, and if your friend really has a problem with it, just say, sorry, I really wanted to date this person, and they asked me out, so there you go.
And if they can't be cool with that, then are they even your friend?
I know, right? Gosh. Let's
Gosh.
see if I can once again get sniped by something stupid at the finish line on this Rainbow Road. I think it's happened every race.
All right. Kaibu has a question.
What up, Kibes?
Kaibu, the Nuzlocke Absol.
Oh, yes.
Been a while.
Yes.
Been a while.
The Prince of Darkness.
The Prince of Darkness.
Oh, Kaibu had some good victories, but perished much
Yeah,
too early.
I remember killing you, Kaibu. Okay. I have been at my school for 3 years now, and I am struggling to make friends that I trust and can hang out with. How can I find a group of people that I feel comfortable with and can hang out with outside of school? I am in high school and a junior.
Outside of school, man. High school and junior. I don't know what kind of stuff you're already doing, but our obvious advice is join the cross-country team, because I don't know if how long you've been listening to this channel,
But we give that advice a lot.
Boy, is that the best thing you could do when you're in high school, apparently. That is where all of our friends came from in high school, and we hang out with them to this day, much long after we are outside of school. But whatever activity you are involved in, that's probably where you're going to find them. Or if you have not, maybe you're trying the wrong activities.
Yeah, I feel like, Jay, in order to maintain this channel, we need to do more going out and finding new friends. Like, I feel like
So you know how.
so much. I don't know.
So
I don't
many
even know
people
how to
just
give
need
the
this
advice.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should go to the rock climbing gym. We mentioned that a bunch. We met a bunch of people there.
Start a YouTube channel until you met me.
Yeah, that's true.
That is very true. Start a YouTube channel. Find someone that sees potential in you early. Become friends with them on Twitter, and then 3 years later, hire them to work for
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
They'll move
the way to
across
go.
the country, guaranteed.
It'll
There
happen.
you go. It will happen. And especially since you're planning it out so well, listening to this channel. Oh my gosh. This is a freaking hard level.
DK, do you have any advice on how to meet friends?
I mean, nothing. In high school, yeah, it's any kind of group activity that you can do is gonna.
Oh,
really good.
all right,
I make friends pretty easily. It's just a matter of finding people that you want to be friends with. Like.
True.
Yes.
I think one thing that I often did in high school that I needed to correct very much so was make the assumption that I wouldn't be friends with certain people, and therefore never attempted to become further friends with them. And then I would end up like in a group or something and be like, man, I kept thinking I didn't like this person, and it turns out they're actually pretty great. So I think if you do have preconceived notions that maybe someone you wouldn't be friends with, let them go.
The other thing is to just have like a much more like active role in hanging out with people. Like maybe don't wait to be asked to something. Kind of what Ben was saying. I remember me and I had another friend who happened to also be named Ben, and we would just go to the movies all the time because there wasn't much to do in Roanoke at the time. And I remember, and I think back on this, and I'm like, man, that was pretty bold of me. But we would just call like a list of girls and be like, hey, we're going to the movies. You want to come? And then we'd invite a bunch of guys too, and just anyone, people we weren't even necessarily great friends with. And you'd be surprised how many people were just like, I'm not doing anything.
That is extremely true. So
yeah.
like the popular kids, if you will, air quotes, popular kids, all lived in our neighborhood.
Sure.
For my grade.
Yeah.
And that would be the type of thing where I remember, especially in middle school and very early high school before everybody was driving, we had a directory that had like everybody's like home phone numbers in it.
Yeah.
And so
We had
I
that
would
too.
I would go through with the directory and just call like all of the people, and
Right.
we would go walk around the cul-de-sacs is what we did for fun.
There you go.
But you know, like it's a great time when you're that age.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
true. So there you go. Just maybe be a little more active if you want to hang out with people. Ask them to go hang out, and I think you'd be surprised how often people will say yes, just because even if they just need something to do, even if it's something like going for walks or getting dinner or the movies.
Just accident into some new friends.
There you go. That's all of our advice today. Ben, we got the gold again. We got no stars again. The Special Cup is continuing to defeat us.
Oh my gosh. The Special Cup and the Leaf Cup.
I know.
Emerging as my least favorite of the cups.
So bad.
Nothing special about you at all.
No, exactly.
Just a crown.
Just a crown. Who even wants to wear that crown? Looks like it has a weird feather bottom. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Quality 8th place.